Who's the king of the acoustic guitar sounds? Is it the Yamaha THR or the Positive Grid Spark amp? Stick around and find out. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I was just sitting here working on a new song, wearing my favorite shirt, having a sip of my favorite beverage. And thought, what the heck, let's do a quick acoustic comparison between the Yamaha THR and the Spark. So the Positive Grid Spark amp has 4 different acoustic amps in it, and the Yamaha has 1 acoustic setting, but it does have the Modern, Classic, and Boutique settings, so there are technically 3 amp heads that you can use with an acoustic guitar. Alright, so first a little bit about the test. I recorded with this Ovation acoustic with a built-in pickup. It does have an EQ on it. I left that flat. I recorded it directly through my Scarlett Focusrite 18i20 dry into Logic. Then I ran that signal out through my Scarlett and then to the input of both amps. Both amps are connected through USB to do the recording. The EQ is flat on both. The gain, the volume, and everything is exactly the same. So you'll hear those 7 examples with no processing whatsoever, and I've just normalized them for volume. And then after that, I'm going to show 2 short clips, about 20 seconds or so, of an acoustic version of one of my band songs using the amp head I thought sounded the best, and then using the one that I thought sounded the worst. And obviously I did mix and master those differently, just to show you that you really can't go wrong with either of these. It's really going to come down to your own ears and which ones you think sounded the best. But it was interesting to see the one that I thought sounded the worst, how good it could actually sound. You just have to process it differently when you get into your mix and your post-production stuff. So check those out and leave a comment below and let me know which ones you think sounded the best. All right, sorry. So before I get into the wrap up, so much better. All right. So I thought the Yamaha Classic sounded the best to my ears. It had the more clean, crisp sound that I just prefer. I always kind of like a brighter, crispier type of sound anyway, and especially with this Ovation acoustic, which is a very crispy sounding acoustic anyway, the combination of the two sounded best to my ears. But the interesting thing was, when I was playing it in the room here, I actually thought the Spark sounded better in a live setting because it has more of a full body, bigger sound, and the Yamaha does sound a little more thin and tinny when it's coming out of the speakers by comparison, but recording through USB, which I pretty much do for everything, I thought the Yamaha sounded better. But either way, if you need to use an acoustic guitar in a live setting, can't go wrong with either one of these amps. The Spark, I think it has kind of a bigger, beefier sound to it, but you know, if you were using this in a club somewhere or a coffee shop or whatever to do an acoustic set, you're gonna need a mixer anyway, because if you want to hook up a microphone, then you're going to be obviously limited to the one input of both of these amps. So something like the Korg Connect might be a better option if you're a singer-songwriter and you want to play live somewhere. But I was just working on a new song, thought I'd throw together this video pretty quick, so hope you enjoyed it. Again, remember to like and subscribe, because that's the best way to support your favorite YouTubers. Whew. And I'll see you on the next one.